This morning we woke up probably around 5 o'clock this morning to a horrendous thunderstorm that seemed to roll all night long. But then after the storm rolled through, we realized that we had about 43,000 homes and businesses without power.
Well, first surprise. I mean, nothing on the weather last night said anything like this was going to happen, and obviously it must have come up quick because no warnings or no sirens blew. And you hear the storm and you look out the window and I knew it was severe. I mean, straight line winds and lightning like daylight at 4:35 in the morning. I knew it was a bad storm.
Set out some barricades over some power lines and power poles that are down. You got road blocked. And called my crew for the parks. Last count we had 4 chainsaws running and 6-8 people hauling stuff, putting it on trailers. We're going to do our best to get this cleaned up so we can have our concert Sunday night and then hit 2 other parks to go clean up later.
This morning before we had our city crews working, before any crews supplemental came, I've seen citizens out with their own personal trucks and trailers cleaning up the park and the roads and everything. So
yeah, we bring in a lot of field checkers, we call them. They go out, they isolate the circuits, look at the circuits, drive the circuits, if you will, look for those tree lines. They go out and survey the damage. Then we take the limbs down, then we start fixing what we can and bringing things on in sections. But we have to be very careful that we bring them up in the right way so that we won't get anybody injured.
Well, I mean, the fire department's prepared. Everybody's ready to go. I think that the warning now, everybody's kind of looking at the sky all day long, wondering how much more rain. Is my basement going to flood before my power comes back on? And people are trying to share generators and neighbors helping neighbors.
I've seen this morning like 5 or 6 lines down. I haven't been all over town. I've got the one down over here that I got brush on that's really hampering our effort here.
Yeah, we've got some big transmission lines. Those, of course, bring in and sub-transmission, the ones that feed the power into the communities. We've got to fix those, then we'll get to our distribution lines that are inside the town. The biggest thing is the safety of our customers, and once we realized this morning after the storm blew through, we had 43,000 customers, homes and businesses without power. We knew we needed to respond immediately, which we did. We had early conference calls this morning. We had a larger conference call at 8. And we mobilized storm trailers this morning already. I think we have 3 or 4 of them already out positioned so people can go get materials and work from them, make it more efficient.
It went out yesterday morning around 5:30, 6 o'clock. We had approximately 11 highline poles blow over here. We've got 16 crews on this road. They arrived yesterday about 3:30. Our poles arrived last evening about 6 o'clock. So we got most of this wrecked out last evening, and this morning we started setting the poles, framing them, and here it is 10:30, and we're about ready to get it back on here within a couple hours.
We're providing food and refreshment just to try and keep the people fed since they can't cook, they have no electricity, and give them lots of cool drinks. There's a cooling station right over here at the fire department that if they get overheated, they can go over there and just trying to do our part. That's what the Red Cross does.
I'd like to thank the public for their patience with us during our storm restoration effort. We have a lot of Ameren crews as well as foreign crews here helping in our efforts. And safety is priority number 1 for us. The safety of all that's doing the work, the co-workers, the foreign crews that has helped us, but as well as public safety. And really we want to thank you for your patience during this time of restoration.
In my travels out here, I've spoke with several customers that live in the Elmwood area, and all of them have been great. All of them have been more than understanding on what the situation is, and they're just pleased to see as many crews out here as we have to get this restoration completed for them.
And it's Father's Day weekend. Let's face it, people want to get home and restore life to normal.